How's it going, guys? The community transmission just went live, and it kind of caught me off guard because it happened so randomly. Like, I was expecting it to be at the top of the hour, but I just got the tweet notification like 2 minutes ago, so 11:27. It's kind of random, but it says, community transmission, where are those droidekas? Oh, buddy, this is going to be interesting. Okay. It was around this time last year when we first announced Star Wars Battlefront 2 would be heading into the Clone Wars. We've since been to Geonosis, new reinforcements and heroes have joined the ranks, and the war between the Republic and Separatists continues to rage on across the galaxy and capital supremacy. Clone Wars doesn't end here. Starting this month on June 26th, to be precise, we have more Clone Wars content coming to Star Wars Battlefront 2. As part of Where Are the Droidekas update. I like how they call it the Where Are the Droidekas update. It's just telling us that we're getting the map for Naboo. It just says we need to deploy on Naboo, the streets. The entirety of the battle will take place within the city itself, making Naboo a great location for those wanting to experience the urban conflict of the Star Wars universe. So we're not getting a Naboo fields that people were hoping for. No Gungan battle-ish area. It's just going to take place in the city, so not really a surprise there. And it says new reinforcements Droideka. Oh gosh, okay, this is pretty awesome. It's got an animation, it's rolling forward. This, oh, finally. If there is one reinforcement that we know is high on our community's wish list, it's the Droideka. Of course, we have had a bit of history with these, and while we won't focus on the past, let's just say that your passion and enthusiasm for these rollies was not missed. One of the most feared droids finally joins the Separatist army, wielding twin blasters and a personal deflector shield generators, making them a formidable foe. For anyone that faces off against them in combat, destructive weaponry and a powerful shield aren't their only characteristics. Their ability to transform and swiftly relocate has become synonymous with them. Primary weapon, they have twin blaster cannons. Short range heavy weapon that deal significant damage to those unfortunate enough to find themselves caught in their crossfire. I mean, this is just describing what a droideka is. Wheel form. It folds its cannons into legs, blah, 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 and it can move around. Okay, press the ability button, activating their energy shield button, or by holding down the fire, will exit the mode. And then it says overload, sharing the ability with the fellow enforcers. Droideka can overload its primary blasters. The cannons are instantly cooled down for a period of time. Okay. Energy shield. The shield acts as secondary health pool for the Droideka. The first combatant that can shoot from it. The shield goes into cooldown if it's delayed or is manually toggled off. Deploy the energy shield while the wheel form will automatically trigger the transformation into the destroyer mode. Alright, so yeah, we have a Droideka after all this time. Like, oh boy, that's crazy. I can't believe they actually listened and are adding a Droideka. But that's not it. There's more. Oh, buddy. They're adding this thing. The TX-130. Not to be outshined by the Separatists. The Galactic Republic will also be receiving a new reinforcement in the form of the TX-130 Saber class fighting tank. The TX-130 will provide the Galactic Republic with an armored fighting vehicle that is both quick and defensive. Oh. Uh-oh. What? Okay, this doesn't make sense. I understand that, well, that doesn't counter. Like, it would make sense if they had a counter to the Droideka, not a tank. This is a counter to the droid's tank. So now the clones have a tank and the AT-RT, which sucks, but okay, well, let's go into the details first. A primary weapon, laser cannons. A pair of heavy laser cannons set upon the TX-130 act as primary weapon system. Despite having a fixed firing line, the versatile nature of the tank means that it can quickly maneuver to ensure enemies are within the line of sight. It has a laser barrage. It can just fire really fast. It's got rockets, and then ability 3's charge mode. Activating the ability toggle to primary fire to charge mode. While in charge mode, the TX-130 will gain the ability to charge up a massive charge bolt and fire simultaneously from both the left and the right turrets. So it has the same exact abilities as the AAT tank that the droids has. So this is a counter to that, but there's no counter to the Droideka. So you're going to see the Droideka running around on different maps and stuff as a reinforcement, but the tank, the problem with this is the tank can't go everywhere. Like, let's say you're in the final phase of Naboo or on Camino or any of those places. You can't fit a tank in the hallways. That's just like, this is a good counter to the tank because the ATRT sucks. So this is a good counter to the droid tank, but there's no counter to the Droideka. Okay, either way, these are both good additions. I'm just confused as to why they added them together because they don't counter one another exactly. But let's move forward. Okay, down here we have new appearances. Deploying onto the Battlefront this month, we have the General Skywalker appearance for Anakin, which has been heavily requested. Here they just go into detail about it. It says it'll be 1,000 crystals or 40,000 credits. And then down here, it looks like we're getting some new skins for the clones. They're actually getting this helmet for the 212th Recon Division, which is pretty interesting. So we're getting some new clone skins. It actually, I mean, that looks pretty dope. So that's pretty neat. Whoa, okay. One appearance and some clone appearances. That's it for the appearances. Oh boy, okay. A little further ahead, okay, we've talked about a bit of capital supremacy over the last few months. The feedback we've received has been hugely valuable, as well as the discussion around new game modes in general. As we move through the summer, we plan to add new ways to epic battles for players who want something besides traditional PvP. We'll have more to share on that later. Outside of game modes, one of the most requested content additions comes with the form of planets. Colorful jungle. Okay, so they're adding Felucia. The colorful jungle world of Felucia will be arriving later in 2019 and is being built for capital supremacy. Can't wait to take on the most iconic planets of Clone Wars. Okay, so this is just going to be for capital supremacy. It's not going to be for Galactic Assault. And then before we get into all that, in July we'll feature a month of weekly community requests themed around your favorite Clone Wars and villains that will unlock new animated poses and VO lines for these characters. So we're getting new poses, new voice lines, a new skin for Anakin, new skins for the clones, and then we are getting a new tank, Droideka, and a new map. It says we'll be back in August to talk more about the ways to play Felucia and more. As always, we're incredibly humble for your outgoing support and passion for Star Wars Battlefront 2. Please keep all your feedback coming. We'll see you on the streets of Theed in just a few weeks' time. Okay, so I was wrong about the weapons, and I was kind of wrong about the appearances. Like, I mean, we are technically getting appearances. I just thought that they were going to be, like, you know, what the community has been requesting for over a year and a half now. But, so I guess I was wrong about that. This completely caught me off guard, the Felucia. We're going to get a new map, but this tells me that, like, they're not going to make capital supremacy for the other eras. They're just going to focus on Clone Wars, which kind of sucks because I want to play as the other heroes on capital supremacy. But I mean, I'm soaked for a new map, so that's awesome. Like, the stuff that they announced in this was amazing. Like, a Droideka, great. This tank, great. The skin, I mean, that's good. This skin, that's good. It just, I mean, this map, but it feels, I don't know, maybe I had my expectations a little bit too high. I mean, we don't have a roadmap. Now, it says that they'll be back in August, so I'm assuming that we're getting this, I mean, the map's going to be way later, but are the reinforcements coming this month? They are. If not, that's going to be, it says work in progress, which means they're probably not coming. Oh, it says rolling onto the Battlefront this month on June 26th. We'll have the answer to the question you've been asking, where are the Droidekas? Okay, so that, it is coming out this month. So all this stuff's coming out this month, but then the map announcement is just for later. All right, well, that's going to do it for this community transmission, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Was it everything you wanted? Was it more? Was it less? I mean, did it fit your expectations? It kind of fit mine. I mean, they announced things that I wasn't exactly expecting, like the tank and the map. And then other things like the skins was kind of a letdown, and the fact that they didn't announce any weapons. I was completely wrong about that. And that's kind of a letdown as well. But I am stoked for the Droideka, and this tank's going to be interesting now that there's a counter for the droid tank. That should be pretty cool. And yeah, Let me know your guys' feedback. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps me out. It helps to like feed the algorithm and help me to like continue to make videos and help the channel grow. And yeah, I will be streaming later today, and I will be covering all of EA Play and all of E3 and all that. And I will talk to you guys in the next video.
We would be honored if you would join us. You cannot resist